that's always the risk, isn't it? When we get a new production, you never know how it's going to land. There's a risk. There's a risk to all these things that we're doing, but like the fact that we got, you know, international superstar Christopher Wheeldon, who's made everything the best thing in the last decade and a half. Like, he's just made gold after gold. So like, you got that, and also he's coupling it in with Joby Talbot again, like who created Alice's Adventures in Wonderland. Like the coupling already in itself.
Lucky.
Yeah, the coupling is a standout already. So like, we're going into this unknown on good footing.
But there is such a sense of unknown. Like,
Yeah.
it's been a while since we've had a brand new, like a creation of a full length work. So yeah, there is a real sense of unknown in the studio, which is, wouldn't say it's scary, but you don't know. But you have to take those risks and take the plunge, because like you need to, ballet companies and arts companies always need to be creating new work, and it's like, I guess you're rolling the dice like every time. I'm not sure about you guys, but like, I'm just trying to at this stage like find the truest way that I can do Oscar. But yeah, it's still going to be the way that I do it, and it'll be different to the way Joe does it, or Jared, or any of the other guys. And I think that's the best part about going to watch a season at the ballet, is like every night you get a different interpretation and a different telling of the same role. And I think, I'm not sure if you consciously feel like you're putting yourself into it, or if it's just a natural part of that kind of inhabiting a character.
I don't think it's a conscious thing, no, you can't help but put your own self into it, and that's kind of part of performing on stage, is you kind of draw on your own personal experiences and who you are for it to be believable.
What's your favourite scene in Oscar so far?
I like the solo. The solo that Chris has developed, I think, is a really cool representation of Oscar in his element.
Yeah, I think I like that.
The man about town, the crowd is there, like he is showboating, he is eating a bit. Everyone wants to be him, everyone wants to meet him. I think it's pretty
Centre
cool.
of attention.
Yeah. It creates that mood really well. What sold me on that scene was the being carried forward while smoking the cigarette. That was like, that sealed the deal for me.
Done.
Like, this is a career highlight.
You do look like you're enjoying yourself there, yeah.
I mean, I've said this before, I think it's super exciting that the company has the opportunity to tell a story like this. It's really incredibly humbling and exciting to be able to do something that you're not. So like, a lot of our closest friends are queer, and so for the better part of their entire careers, they've always had to fall in love with a gender that they weren't personally aligned to. So the fact that we get to live in their shoes for once in our professional career and experience what they've had to live through forever, that's really exciting and a really beautiful moment. And I'm really excited just to kind of do that in support for them, and also in the nature that it's a kick-ass story anyway. So like, it's exciting to tell this narrative anyway.
Yeah, and it feels like there's a lot of responsibility there too, to show a queer love story on stage, and it be completely believable and relatable. Yeah, and I think there's I feel a sense of responsibility in that. It really needs to be honest and true, but that's also why I love this job. Is it's playing different characters and doing different styles of dance and whatnot, but it's really a lovely challenge and enjoyable to play something that you're not.
Majority of the time you don't dance with your partner in life, and so you have to act that anyway. You have to act like you're in love, so in some ways it's not really any different to that. In terms of like finding that connection, making it believable to the audience, and I think if you take that approach, then it's the same thing. I didn't know a great deal about who Oscar Wilde is or was, but I know that Chris Wheeldon's a fantastic choreographer, so super exciting to like see where he his mind would take it.
I think that was the thing for me when they said Chris is making a piece for us. That immediately know who Chris is. Everyone knows who Chris is right now. So like that was super exciting for us.
Yeah, totally.
Like we've always done other productions of his from other companies, but this is the first time that he's creating on us, and so that's in itself is, you know, like a milestone for the company. And
Yeah, absolutely. I agree. That was a huge sort of huge draw card, like, of excitement. It's like, oh, Chris is making a full-length narrative work just for us, and that's really special.
Yeah.
So buy a ticket.